Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? I hope we guys are okay. You guys, I'm just into your space to share with you guys something small. Have you ever worried in your life? Have you ever had something that you've been fearing in your life and you wanted it to change, but it never did? You know, have you ever had a moment where you are there and you want something to change in your favor, but it's not changing it? The more you see it, the more you worry, the more you fear, the more you just feel like, man, I don't have a way out. But somehow, somewhere, you know, God loves us so much that He hopes, for a better life for us and a better future. And somehow, somewhere, He makes a way for us. I'm here into your space today to tell you that, man, you can still do it. You're still going to be able to make it. Even when you look and see there is no way out for you. But I'm here to submit to us that we are able, we are capable, and we are going to do whatever we have got to do in our lifetime. There are moments when we worry so much and we see something that is not going to change. We put ourselves in a worry that will not even advance us towards anything. There are moments when we are there and we are, so afraid. We are fearing that what if they did not do it? What if I don't get this money I have been waiting for? What if this and that and it and the other? And eventually they don't even happen. And we still live. We still survive. We still hang on. And Jesus is loving us so much that He is not about to let us go. I'm here to submit to someone that which you have been fearing all along, the story can still change. I'm seeing a better you. I'm seeing a believing you. I'm seeing a very faithful you. I'm seeing you full of faith and hope that we are going to change the story of our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, we are the people who will make our lives. It's either going to work for us or it's not going to work for us. And so here I am to submit to us that it's possible. It's possible, guys. If you believe in yourself, then I believe that we are going to change the world that we are living in. But if you don't believe in yourself, then trust me, nobody else is going to believe in you. At that moment where you thought that your life was going to come to an end, the disease, the medical report that the doctor gave you was not in any of your favor. It wasn't in your favor. But somehow, somewhere, God loves us so much that He's still giving you another 5 years. He's still giving you some more years to live. Regardless of what you did in the past, regardless of your past history, but you are supposed to still live. You are going to make it. You are going to still do something that is going to transform the story of your life. We are in charge of the inventory of our thought lines. We control what we want to think about. We are the people to make the next generation to believe, to hope, to know that they can still do it. But all that is going to happen if you and I are in the business of believing in ourselves and seeing a better picture of us, fighting our own battle to see that we win the race. I'm telling you, the race isn't easy, guys. If I told you it was easy, it's not. And there are times in our lives when we think that our life is just going to come to an end because of the medical report that the doctor gave us. But yet again, we have been able to make it through. At that moment where we have been able to think so hard and we have put ourselves up to a level where we have lost weight and we don't have any way out, but yet again we have got to live. Yet again we are waking up to see another day. Have you ever had that moment in your life where you're seeing yourself, not seeing any way out, but yet again we have got to live, guys? Have you ever thought about this? Fearing or worrying so much, is it going to advance you towards your goal? towards your target, towards the dream that you have this year. And I'm here to submit to us that let this year be a different year, that we will all rise up and we will avoid fear, we will avoid worrying, and we are going to work to make sure that our life is going to transform for the better, if not for the best. That is going to take you and I to get out there and work it out. Are there moments in our lives where we thought that, my wife has left me, I don't have no option, my children are not getting on the right course, they are getting with the wrong crowds, but yet again, I can't live a good life because they are off guard, they are off course. And we are thinking that our life is only going to turn around if they get back on course, but they are not about to change and get back on track. Are we going to let that to steal our joy? Are we going to let that steal our happiness? So that we will get back on our lives to still believe, to work our way out? I am here to submit to us that we are able to do whatever we have got to do in our lifetime, and nobody is going to stop that. Because before nobody could curse you, God has already put a blessing on you. I'm here to submit to us that, guys, we are able to do it. Whether you worry or you do not worry, death is going to come for you. Whether you have the money or you do not have the money, you have got to wake up to still rise up to work for tomorrow. Whether you have the money or not, you've got to teach those children that you have in your life to believe in themselves, to have hope, to have faith, to work their way to the top. Regardless of what they have not yet done in their lives, you hold a responsibility to make it work out for them. But all that is going to happen because you cared to teach them right, to teach them in love and sincerity, not to keep the truth away from them, but to teach them the teaching of good, loving one another, the compassionate love that Christ showed unto us, to believe, to live, to see somebody smiling, to have somebody around us having joy, because we are in the business of making it out to work. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that the battle is hard. I know that we are going to make it. And all of us who have got to rise up and move in the right direction to see us getting there. That we will believe in ourselves, that we will stop worrying, that we will have no more fear in our lives, but all that we are seeing is hope, positivity. Because even then they don't believe in you. You've got to believe in you. Have you ever felt like a moment where you're in a race and you're in the last place? Do you have any hope of winning? Do you have any hope of moving and changing that result? If you have that, then you're in the right direction. You're still going to run. You're still going to make it. In due season, you're going to get up there and then be the best of the person that you wanted to be. And that is going to come through if all of us work so hard to get there. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Hitler remains my name.